Right, here we are with Tingana, the male leopard, and I have not seen him this far south for many, many months. He's sitting here on Chitwa, where he was once, of course, emaciated, injured, and to many of us, at the end of the Leopard Road. Well, it would seem that he is now back to his old ways. We're sitting at Chitwa, quite near to the lodge, quite near to the dam. And like I say, I haven't seen him here for a long time. You know what? That's not actually true. I have seen him here. He took that wild. He took the bushbuck from the two wild dogs, which was that must have been about 2 months ago now. But he wasn't calling then. He wasn't down here marking his territory. And he seemed to be avoiding this area. Perhaps because of Umfogazi, I'm not sure. Perhaps another male. Anyway, he's been very active since we've been here. We've been here about half an hour. We had to record some non-live stuff, so that's why you weren't here with us for that half hour. But it seems that there's something around here that's getting up his nose, and that's why he's calling. Just very interesting seeing how he's expanding his domain back to what it was. Catherine, you say you love Tingana. He's a champion. Well, yes, he is. We had a question, I think, was it this morning or yesterday? No, it was yesterday, where somebody said, I forget exactly who we were talking about. We were talking about whether or not Hyena, that's right, is a successful hunter or not. And somebody came up with a comment, and I forget who it was, naturally, that if he is alive, then he by default must be a successful hunter. And I very much think that Tingana, the same thing could be said of him. If he is a territorial male leopard, he is by default a champion, because many, many, many have fallen long before they got anywhere near the stage that Tingana's at here. This is the creme de la creme, if you like, of leopard life. You don't get to his age, in his position, without being something very special. And we forget that, of course, every time we see male leopards, because we do see quite a lot of them. And we forget what it takes, how few of them make it to this stage. He, of course, is utterly inspired by my speech, as you can see. So inspired that he's fallen asleep. James, that's a good question, and I think it's a real possibility. You say, will Hyena venture back down here onto Chitwa now that Tingana's back and marking this area? Yes, I think it's a real possibility. I suspect Hyena was avoiding the area. Well, there are two reasons. There are two reasons that Hyena was avoiding this area. One is that Tingana wasn't down here, and I'm pretty sure there was another male marking and making the place smell unfamiliar and dangerous. The other reason, of course, is that, well, they've built a fairly enormous construction where he and Hyena used to hang out. It's a very beautiful home, but it's just behind the dam wall where the two of them used to hang out. So that's the reason that, those are the two reasons that they don't hang out there anymore. Philip, I think about a tenth, 1 in 10 young males probably get to this stage, maybe 2 in 10. It depends where you are, and I'm not sure any truly accurate statistics exist of how many make it to adulthood and to territorial adulthood, and then, of course, to this kind of age. But I'm going to say 1 in 10. He's definitely very, very alert. Can't see what he's looking at. You might be able to hear the drongos shouting in the background. They're shouting at a Wahlberg's eagle. Yeah, all those birds you can hear are shouting at a Wahlberg's eagle who has made the injudicious decision to sit out in the open near some drongos. No, you won't see him. There he goes. Oh. He's flown into a tree not far from here. I don't think we can see him though. You can just hear them though. Look at that. Just listening to the radio. Just hang on a second. One moment, please. Sorry, what animal's mobile to Chitwa, Marty? Ah, well, there's your answer. Thanks very much. There's your answer to whether or not Hosanna is going to make his way back onto Chitwa. He is. He is on his Chitwa as we speak. He's on his way to Chitwa Dam. So, isn't that interesting? He's followed his father down here. I think that's really quite phenomenal. And where was he yesterday? I mean, he was up near Ingwe Alley. It wasn't far from where Tingana was found this morning. And now they are over here. Tingana walked a long way today, about 8 to 10 kilometers, 5 or 6 miles. We can't go to and see Hosanna, I'm afraid, because there are too many people with him. Tom, I don't see why not. I mean, there's no real reason why Hosanna wouldn't take the territory from Tingana if the timing was correct. If Hosanna starts to become territorial, starts to mark and call while his father is still in this state, then he's going to find himself chased away. If, however, we get 2 years down the line and Hosanna either hasn't for some reason started showing territorial tendencies, or has just remained here and Tingana's strength starts to ebb and wane, then it's entirely possible that Hosanna would take this territory. It'd be quite fun if that happened. Now, I can't possibly begin to say whether or not what I've said will or won't come true. I mean, Tingana could find himself in serious peril, perhaps from lions or something like that, in the next few days. And then it will all be over. But he certainly doesn't look like a cat that's about to give up or that is about to lose any of his territory or go into retirement. It's fascinating that Hosanna's come here. I really find that amazing. All right, well, we've got a little bit of time left in the show. We'll wait and see if Hosanna doesn't actually pitch up at Dad. He's certainly calling straight towards Hosanna, and you can go back and see what Jamie's up to.
Dun dun dun, it's magic, isn't it? Here we go. Hi. A little mischief. This is the smaller, that's the bigger, sorry. That's the larger of Pretty's 2 cubs. This little curious bundle is the smaller one. And And then, oh, it's that time of day. Oh, excitement. Been stuck inside all day. Now it's time to come out and play. I was hearing this funny sound and I couldn't work out what it was. It's Corky's cub suckling. It's drinking so fast, it's hidden behind Mum. It's drinking so fast, all I can hear is... Here we go. Are you thirsty? Hungry little thing. Awesome. Well, I'm not going to complain because look at this. Oh, did you have a wobble? Oh, so very scary. Now listen, I know that you're perfectly relaxed around us because I've seen you come right under the car. This little one's a bit more anxious. It's definitely the less bold of the two, I feel, from just personal observation, even though it is bigger than its sibling. Whenever a head pops out, it's always that little one. Oof! There's obviously something on there that smells very nice. Presumably the paste from one of the other adults. Oh! How cute. They've got so big. It's ridiculous. I have really missed this. This is what we've been waiting for. Oh, is Corky that scary? That was Miller. Oh, he's speeding around. Backwards, forwards. Very dramatic. All the smells to smell. Quick. Go and investigate over there. Yep, no, we're going back the other way. Oh, no. Oh, too scared to go to Corky on its own. Come on, you've got to learn. You've got to learn to play respects. Come on, you've got to do it. She's your boss. You've got to. No? Not having it. Oh, now we've got the older one the bigger one. Looked like it was going to come and investigate. Oh, we've got a bone. Oh, there could be scraps over this. Haha, excuse the pun. Strawhead, absolutely. Hosana's future nemesis, absolutely. Couldn't have said it fairer. That is exactly what they are. They're also the future of a very small hyena clan. And a very big portion of its hopes in terms of future. Well, I'm glad we got to experience this. But unfortunately, somehow, the last little bit of the sunset safari has vanished at the speed of light, faster even than Pretty's little cub could dash backwards and forwards. I'll be here tomorrow morning, first thing, to see whether they're out and about and if Pretty makes an appearance. But for now, it's time for us to say goodbye to all of you. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for your interaction, your questions and your comments. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon.